Good evening, sir. My name is Sudhanshu Bhatia, and today I am going to give a presentation in Java collection frameworks. Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to dig down some Java topics and choose any one topic. And after explaining it, so today I have chose Java collection framework. So, sir, basically, collection is called a container. It's simply an object that groups multiple elements into a single unit. Collections are used to store, retrieve, manipulate, and communicate aggregate data, and the collection framework is a unified architecture for representing and manipulating collections. All collection framework contain the following: interface, implementation, and algorithms. And so this is the framework in which the green objects are the interfaces and the yellow objects are the classes, and yellow lines are implements and black lines are extends. So basically this list, queue, and set are interfaces that extend the collection properties, and the subclasses like arraylist and linked list are going to implement this interfaces. So there are various benefits of collection frameworks. First is it reduces the programming effort. It increases program speed and quality. Third is allow interoperability among unrelated APIs, and the fourth is reduce efforts to design new APIs. So this is the core collection list, and it basically consists of three things: set, list, and map. And also in my presentation, I'm going to explain all these three functionalities. Like set is a collection that cannot contain duplicate elements, list an ordered collection, and map an object that map keys to values. So now, sir, first topic I'm going to explain is list interface in Java. So the list interface is an ordered collection. The user of this interface has precise control over where the list each element is inserted. The user can access elements by their integer index and search for the element in the list. The list interface provides two methods to search for a specified object. So various operations available in this interface like positional access, search, and iteration. Positional access is like manipulates elements based on their numerical positions in the list. This includes get, set, add all, and remove methods. Search method for a search method is used in which search for a specified object in the list and returns a numerical position. Method uses index of and last index of. And iteration is used to iterate the list. Sir, in the subtopic, I chose the ArrayList class to give the presentation. So, sir, ArrayList class implements the list interface, and it is based on array data structure. It is widely used because of the functionalities and flexibility. ArrayList is a resizable array implementation of the list interface. Resizable array implementation of the list interface implements all optional list operations and permit all elements, including null. So this is the basic program I've created. The syntax I've written is ArrayList, and ArrayList is going to use ArrayList al equal to new ArrayList. Now I'm going to use the add method to add elements in ArrayList like al dot add c, al dot add a, al dot add e. Now if I want to add the specific element at the first index, I'm going to use al dot add first equal to A2. Now, if I'm going to print this array list, so this is the output comes like C A2 AE. Now, in the next thing, I'm going to present you the methods available in the array list. So, there are various methods available like add method, is empty, size, get, set, index of, last index of. So, add as we have seen earlier, it is going to add new element in the array list. Is empty method is going to check the array list is empty or not. Size method is going to return the number of elements in the list. Get method, if you want to return the element as a specified position, or set method if you want to replace the element as a specified position with a new element. Index of, it returns the index of the first occurrence of the specified position in the list, or if the index is not present, so it will return -1 because element is not present in the array list. Last interval returns the index of the last occurrence of the specified element, or if the element is not present, it will return -1. So, sir, this is the simple program I have created and test all the functionalities and method. Like first, I've used the add method, and I've add and created the array list names, and now I'm going to add various values like John, Elise, Bob, Steve, John, Steve, Maria. And the first println function I've used is ArrayList empty. So as we can see, the ArrayList is not empty, so it will return false. Now in the second print function, I have written the size of the array list. So it will return 7 because the size of the array list is 7. And if I want to get the element to get the string available at the second index, so I've used that name dot get 2. So 2 is the index value and it will return the string. And in the fourth println function is if I want to replace the third index with my name Sudhanshu. So I use name dot set 3 comma Sudhanshu. So it will replace 0 1 2 Steve with Sudhanshu. Now I have printed modified array list to see the changes occurred or not. And if I want to see the first occurrence of John, then I use index of, and if I want last occurrence, I use last index of. So this is the output. Is array list empty? False. Size of the array is 7. Name at second index is Bob, as we can see in the array list. And if I want to replace name at a third index, yes, I want to replace name with Sudhanshu. So Steve will be replaced with Sudhanshu. So if I print modified array list, so I got Sudhanshu in place of Steve. And now I'm getting the index using first index of, so John available at first index 0, it will return the 0, and last index of it will return 4. Now sir, this the first implementation has been finished, array list has been explained. Now second I'm going to explain is sets in Java. So the basically set is a collection that contains no duplicate element. Set contain no pair of element even in E2 such that E1 dot equals E2 at most one null element. As implied by its name, this interface model the mathematical set abstraction. So So the Java platform contained two general purpose set implementation, head set and tree set. So in this presentation, I am going to explain you about head set. So sir, head set is stores its element in a hash table, is the best performing implementation. However, it no guaranteed concerning the order of iteration. So we don't have any guaranteed of how the elements are going to print it because insertion order is not maintained. But if I use tree set, insertion order has to be maintained. So as I told that I am going to explain you about the headset in Java. So sir, the headset cannot contain duplicate elements, and the headset allow null values. Headset is an unordered collection. It does not maintain the order in which the elements are inserted. Headset internally use the hash map to store the elements. So this is the basic program which I have created. Like this is the days of week which I've given name to the headset, and now I'm going to add Monday, Tuesday till Sunday, all the 7 days in a week. Now to test if the duplicate will be stored or not, I've again added Monday, and now I'm going to print the headset. As you can see in the output, Monday only occurred once, no two Mondays, so it will give the surety that no, it will not consider duplicate elements. Method available in headset. So there are various methods available like add is empty, size, remove all, remove if, clear. So add method is used to add the element in the headset, is empty to see if the headset is empty or not, size to return the number of elements in the headset, remove an element from headset, remove all method used to remove all the elements that exist in a given collection from the headset. Remove if is the element that satisfies the given predicate from the headset. Clear. If I want to remove all the elements from the headset, I use clear method. So this is the program which I have created to test all the functionalities. First I created the headset using set interface and called numbers, and now I'm going to add numbers, randomly number 2, 3, 4, 5 till 10. Now first I'm going to see if the headset is empty. So of course it's showing it false because headset is not empty. Now I'm going to return the size of the headset, and now I'm going to test the remove functionality. Like if I want to remove 10 from the headset, so if the 10th element is present in the headset, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. So in my case headset 10 is there, so successfully 10 will be removed. And after that, sir, I am using remove all function in which the element belonging to a given collection will be removed. So I have made one more collection like array list collection of perfect square, and I want to remove 4 and first I have added 4 and 9 in the second collection, and I want to remove 4 and 9 from my headset. So I use remove all. So if I print now the headset, 4 and 9 will be removed successfully. Now, if I want to remove all the numbers which are divisible by 2, so I am using remove if condition. And so basically in remove if I have passed the parameter like number, if take a mod by 2 equal to 0, so I have to remove. So it will automatically remove from my headset, and I am print to test the functionality. And now the last is clear. If I want to clear all the elements, I have used clear method. So as you can see, the output is headset number is empty. Yes, it's empty, so it return false. The second is size of the set, which is 9. After remove 10, so as you can see, 10 will be removed. And after remove all perfect square, you can see 4 and 9 will be removed successfully. And after that, all the element which are divisible by 2 will be removed, like 2, 6, 8 will be removed successfully. And after clear method, all the elements are deleted. So that's only, sir, the headset will be explained successfully and implementations has been there. Now the last implementation is the map interface in Java. So the map interface is an object that maps keys to values. A map cannot contain duplicate values. Each key can map to at most one value. It models the mathematical function abstraction. The map interface includes methods for basic operations such as put, get, remove, contains key, contain value, bulk operations such as put all, clear, and collection view such as key set, entry set, values. So in the maps, I'm going to explain you about hash maps, which basically implements maps, and maps extend the collection properties. So, sir, hash map cannot contain duplicate keys. Java hash map allow null values and null key. Hash map is an unordered collection. Does not guarantee any specific order of element. So, sir, various methods available like put is empty, size, get, contains key, key set, entry set. Put is like if you want to add key and value in the hash map, so we are using put method. Is empty to see if the key and values are present in the hash map or not, and size to return the number of keys and values there in the hash map. Or if I want to get the key associated with the value, so I am using get method. And contains key is it basically sees the key whose presence in this map is also be tested. And key sets are if I want a set containing all the keys in the hash map, I am using key set. And in an entry set, the method returns all the element with its values also. So this is the code which I have written to test all the functionality. First, I created the hash map using maps, user city mapping, and now I have added keys as a name and the values as its cities. Like John lives in New York, Rajiv lives in Bangalore, Steve lives in London. So first, I printed user city mapping, so it will print like John, New York, Rajiv, Bangalore. And if I'm going to print the size of this hash map, it will return 3. Now to check if the now to test the functionality of contains key, I've take the username Steve and see if Steve available in my hash map or not. If Steve is available in a hash map, so I'm going to get the value and going to print it. Now to use set key, I have used user ct mapping dot key set. It will basically give me the set of all the keys available. And if I want all the keys with values, I'm using entry set. So this is the output is empty, mapping empty, yes, true, because initially we have tested it true. After that we have added all the values. So after if we add all the values, it will show Steve London, John New York, Rajiv Bangalore. So now we have the city information of 3 users because I've used the size. Now I've tested if contains key. So user is there in the user Steve is there in the hash map. So it will print user lives in London. Now I have used the keyset function which returns the Steve, John, Rajiv. and the entry set, it will return a keys with values also. So thank you, sir. I have explained you all the three collection list available in the collection. I hope you liked it. Thank you, sir.